Liverpool still looking for their first win of the season. There could hardly be a better place to get it. There is no one more committed to stopping that than their...
History rather weighing heavily on Gerrard Houlier's shoulders. No amount of cup, and remember he has won 6 of them in the past 3 seasons. Seems to compensate for the lack of the league title. David Moyes for Everton has put together a team very much in his own image, organised, ambitious and plenty of drive. The sun is shining in the city of Liverpool, which of its 2 world-famous football teams will...
And just now you think, go on, right into the box, you see what I'm saying? Right into the penalty area, give them a problem.
Pistone with a give and go, and he's worked that very well indeed. Partially away by Hyypiä. Watson and Pistone, that combination play catching the eye. In towards the near post where Rooney was lurking.
Well, wants a corner. Mike Riley had no idea, blind side of this. It's a decent ball in and it's tempting for Rooney.
News for the radio audience there, and now Radzinski, the flag has stayed down. It was Rooney's pass. Radzinski's away. Is he going to go for goal himself? He does. And it flashes beyond the far post.
Oh, what a chance. It's close. Bišćan stands up. Played a dead level. If you're a defender, you cannot take the chance in holding your line like that if you're unsure. I think you should have done better. Work the goalkeeper at least. Because Rooney, not only has he played the ball, but look where he ends up. Right in the middle of goal.
Right-hand side. Turning Unsworth. And then planting it straight into Simonsen's hands.
Or Pembridge capable. That's a Stubbs' power.
Pembridge.
Well, he looked close enough. Tries to come back. Ain't a bad effort. Not a bad effort. Just didn't start bending quick enough.
A minute or 2 earlier. Hyypiä stayed forward. Sami Hyypiä. Harry Kewell.
That's a chance. He's won a penalty for the first one, I think. That's his argument. He's had it half. Now, this is what you call closing down, Mark. Now, does it strike the arm? Does he block it with the hands? Well, he turns his back on it. There'll be a real harsh decision. But this is a chance. It's on his left foot, and it's bouncing, and it sits lovely. Watch this, Mark. Up it sits. Hit it. And Ollie.
Easily shrugging off for Šmicer. And Radzinski's away because of that. Bišćan got to the ball. Mike Riley's pointing to the...
But it sits up a little bit after his first touch here. Look at it bounce up. And it just allowed Bišćan to stretch that long leg out.
Pembridge trying to steer it down the channel. It comes off Finnan. And it came to Gary Naysmith on his weaker side.
Pity. Good weight at all, Gary Naysmith. He's been very, very narrow in that left-hand side. You can see didn't look comfortable.
A bit stern. Everton are getting penalised for Baroš. Shows if Yobo, he got there the first time, but the second challenge was late.
Yeah, I see Alan Stubbs is over. There's complaining it was overreaction that 1 or 2 of the same type of attackers. That's a free kick. I don't know how we can have an argument about it.
It's Unsworth. Still Diouf. And Unsworth's got to be careful. Everton have given away 3 penalties already this season. And Unsworth was straining and on the ground.
Being honest, you would have to say the 4 in red probably offer more in that department.
One of whom is Harry Kewell. Owen, he'll get there first. He will score via the post. Liverpool's first goal of the season from open play. And Michael Owen has got it. The only player who's scored a goal for them so far this season, that twice-taken penalty against Chelsea.
Playing the ball around, and Harry Kewell gets involved here, but he overruns it slightly. But he manages to just toe poke it. By the ball getting away from him, Martin, it sucked out Yobo. Pistone was slow to realise. You watch Pistone, he's watching Owen. He's far too slow to react. And you can't give Michael Owen that kind of time.
By Jersey Dudek. And suddenly it's the counter-attack with Owen. Everton has stretched here, and Owen can't get it past Simonsen a second time.
Well, suddenly this game's come to life. Liverpool have played, Mark, but this is a wonderful break and super football. And he just gets away from him, I think, at the last minute. He just ends up toe-poking at Wayne Rooney. She never really had control. could have used Radzinski. Owen trying to use the defender, Yobo, to bend it into the far corner.
High for one so young. And here's Kewell. And Simonsen's worked again. And after 35 tense minutes of tackles flying even away, there's a real flow to the football now at Goodison Park.
Fabulous effort. It's a good save, but it's right above Steve Simonsen. You can see he just wanted to send that a little wider, Harry Kewell. I think on his left foot he probably would have done so.
For Liverpool not to let this lead slip before half-time. Watson, Yobo. Touch there by Naysmith, and it could easily have been 1-1. A better drive.
Close to Naysmith getting something on this. They don't quite get rid of it. They do enough to keep the pressure on Everton here. Might have been a free kick for arm up or offside even.
At a time of need for Liverpool, Michael Owen has come up trumps again. Liverpool lead. Everton have had their moments. There have been some impressive contributions from Rooney, and a chance that might have levelled it at 1-1. It was a scrappy game for much of the first half, but they were losing at some point. So it's almost a classic David Moyes scenario. He's had his stirring words. Liverpool start the second half, a goal to the good.
Hell has Diouf just come in just at the last minute, Martin, to block it off. I thought there was a little gap there.
It is set up for Pembridge. And Dudek's dropped it. Yobo's there, Radzinski was there. And Liverpool breathe
behind it at all. Well, he gets behind it, but doesn't really control it. He should be plucking that out the air. He's under good pressure from Radzinski, but that's what you call good defending. He senses a little bit of danger, Hyypiä. Should be collecting that, Dudek. But when he doesn't, he does all right there. Maybe a free kick might have been given, Martin. People will argue he had both hands on the ball. But Hyypiä
spinning it out to Kewell. There's Baroš again. Might have tricked Yobo here. Milan Baroš for Liverpool. Owen wanting to be teed up, and Michael Owen steers it in. And Liverpool have two. Owen has two. Either side of half-time. They possibly here have ripped the heart out of Everton.
Well, if you're Liverpool, you say brilliant Baroš, you did everything right. Top striking that was, to do better. If you're a top quality defender, you've got to be stronger than that. You've got to do better than that. But give Baroš a lot of credit. He didn't panic when he got in there, Martin. He knew where Owen was. Michael Owen just checked. Didn't get involved. There he is. Give me it. Give me it. And he just slots it in quite coolly through the legs of Stubbs. And Simonsen this time has no chance.
It's a little side foot puck, but it's not in the bag yet. Diouf. Forward by Yobo. Here comes out on top and then drills it into Michael Owen's feet. It's a ball that strikers love to receive, and then Owen left Diouf and Gerrard play their way around Ferguson. And Simonsen, the ball's held up for Michael Owen. Heskey's in the middle. What's Owen going to do? Is tried to find Heskey, and it's put in by Harry Kewell to score his first Liverpool goal in a Merseyside derby at a time that should really wrap up the 3 points.
Bad judgment for the goalkeeper, but Michael Owen again puts a long ball, and that's when he's at his best. Throwing a ball like that, goalkeeper knows he can't tackle him. I thought he'd rather wasted it. And Alan Stubbs gets something on it, but this is what Kewell's all about. Remember I talked about the one first half? It was on his left foot. This is what he can do. This is absolutely beautifully controlled, Martin. He doesn't thrash at it. Look at the control on the shot. He's saying to himself, now make sure I hit the target. Half volley, doesn't whack it, but just...
A very, very different story to tell. And,
well, good win. I'm sure Ronnie will feel exactly the same, but that's Harry left Leeds part of the reason he didn't want to play wide. He's come to Liverpool, probably told that he wouldn't be.
And Rooney's just flicked the ball away here. With passion. one outfield player to take on.
Got to go up. Got to go.
Owen takes on Naysmith, who just gets a piece of the ball. And one player had recognised the promming up in support of Owen.
Oh, Naysmith is great here. I just felt there was only one thing in Michael Owen's mind, that was to take him on onto his right side. One more touch there, might have just taken him wide enough for the shot, but a very, very good team
in the Everton dressing room. Misplaced the ball there. Murphy got a toe to it. Heskey, Owen's calling for it. Heskey can't find him. Pistone. Last minute. Ferguson. Radzinski. But Finnan gets it away, and it's another nearly moment for Everton. Pembridge. He's relished the contest since Ferguson's come on. Hyypiä. Yobo's got a problem here, but he's spared by the final whistle. Liverpool win, and that in itself is a big weight off Gerrard Houlier's shoulders. It's a big win too. Michael Owen, who hasn't had chances, had several today and scored twice either side of half-time. And Gerrard Houlier's big summer signing, Kewell, has chosen this day to slot in his first goal in a red shirt. And Liverpool have the added satisfaction of rising above Everton in the table, 5 points from their